Hello, my wonderful, amazing artists. It's me, Miss Abby, your art teacher. And today we are drawing from observation. Now, what body part do you use with observation? Our eyes. We are doing observations of an object that we pick. Something that you can pick up, that if you drop it on the floor, it's not gonna break or anything. So for the first step of this project, we're gonna pick an object that we want to draw. The right size object is something that is big enough that we can pick it up and it can fit about the size of our paper, and it does not move around. So if I were to draw a picture of my cat, would that be a still life? She is not still. She's walking around. Sometimes she's still when she's sleeping, but she sometimes moves around. But if I wanted to draw maybe this paintbrush or my shoe or my favorite coffee cup, or I don't know, my favorite toy or my treasured items that are kind of small, those would be still lifes. That would be perfect for this. Maybe you collect nature treasures or have a favorite special item that you like to keep on your bookshelf. That would be perfect for this. I picked out this paintbrush. I didn't really have a special connection to this paintbrush. I just really like drawing it. I thought it'd be fun to draw. Okay, so before we even pick up our pencil, we're going to use a pencil first because we can erase. We're going to really look close at our object, and we're going to use our art words and think about, okay, what shapes are in this object? I see a triangle here, maybe a curvy line of some kind, rectangle, and then some lines. I also see lines and some lines here that are, I see straight lines going vertical this way, and I see lines going horizontal this way across the middle. And then I see this curvy, loopy line that's not really going any special way. So we're gonna look for shapes and lines first. They're gonna be different on any item we pick. Like this microphone, it's gonna have different shapes on it from this paintbrush. I see a circle and I see some lines. So we're gonna look for those two things, shapes and lines. Then we're gonna get out our drawing tools and draw real slow and careful and try to get our details, our shapes, our lines, maybe even texture. That's what something feels like. Like this hairy part is going to feel different than this cold, shiny metal part. Now, we're going to use a pencil first so we can erase, but I'm actually going to use a marker so that you can see what I'm doing. Okay, got my marker from the art kit. I'm going to use a black marker and make a nice strong outline. And I'm going to start and think back to when I was observing my shapes and my lines to start out. And I'm gonna keep looking down at my brush and up at my paper and look real close at all the details. I'm gonna start down here. I'm gonna pretend I'm an ant walking along the handle and around the brush. Ready? I think I want to put it on its side instead of up and down. So I'm going to do the curvy lower line, goes out. See, friends, this is why we erase. Even art teachers don't quite get their lines perfect the first time they put them on the paper. I'm kind of working with it today. I'm using my growth mindset, thinking about beautiful oops as I'm drawing this. Because That's what makes life interesting. Well, we got that rectangle. And I'm going to draw some of these lines that I observed. Now, for this fuzzy hair, I think I'm gonna try and draw this to give it texture with doing a lot of fuzzy lines close together. Call me mom. Okay. Okay, now I have some lines that I'm happy with. And next I'm gonna add some color. Now for this, you gotta pick. Do you wanna use bright, crazy, not realistic colors from your imagination? Like what if I colored this in with like hot pink and lime green? You could do that, that's totally cool. Or if you're more in an observational mood and you want to try making it realistic, that could be a fun challenge too. Sometimes what I like to do is take, especially my colored pencils, are good for this. I like to take them out and sometimes I'll hold the pencils up to the brush and see what color matches. Like orange, maybe this is a gray, and I use the gray pencil. And try to look real close at the matches. So there's two different directions you can go in. Crazy, bright, fun, imaginative, or you can go more observational. I think I'm gonna try observational this time. I'm gonna use colored pencil, but you can do the same thing with a crayon or marker if you want. I just love my colored pencils. Ta-da! Here's my paintbrush drawing. And as you notice, I tried and focused on the shapes and the lines. We have a triangle shape here, this kind of curvy swerve here, rectangle with some stripes, which are kind of like little rectangles inside, and then a rectangle shape of the hairs on the brush. Then I looked at lines. I traced my finger around all of the lines before I drew them and replicated them, drew them on my paper. And that really helped me figure out the lines and the shapes and really how to draw it. And it required me, it helped me slow down and really look at what I was doing, and it was very helpful. I hope you give this a try. Pick out an object from your house, probably something you look at every day, and look for lines and shapes. Then take your finger and trace all the lines you see. Then get your art supplies And try drawing the object after you've observed it very closely, using both your sense of sight and your sense of touch. Good luck and having fun. Have fun making art at home. Bye.